goal to get back to the UFC all along, or did this just suddenly become the right time for you?
Hi everybody. At one point, yeah. When I left UFC, I realized the big opportunity that I lost, and I was work very hard to get back here, and I couldn't ask for a best opportunity. You know, fighting American hero, we have to say that. We have to keep saying. Brian Stan, honored to fight him. Main card and pay-per-view on May 28th, MMAWeekly weekend. So I'm very excited. You know.
And can you talk about the difference? Obviously, a little bit smaller organization before. Now you come back, you've got insurance, you've got Twitter bonuses, all these things. Can you talk about what it's like now?
Yeah, this is like a dream. No, that's why I'm walking here all day. So everything will be like on Saturday. You guys gonna see, you know.
Successful outside of the UFC, you were here before, and now you're back. I'm just curious if, while you were away, was coming back here your specific goal? And now that you're here, you know, how do you approach it? And then for you, Dana, what does it say about what a fighter has to do to come back after they've been released?
Yeah, of course. You know, like I said, for many guys before, I lost one of the big opportunities in my life being here, and I was working very hard to come back. And before a fighter, you want to be the biggest fan in the world. So this is UFC. So I think I was doing this. I'm working hard to one day have an opportunity. And just want to say thank you for Dana, Jorge Santiago. I'm back.
And the thing about a guy, let's say you get cut from the UFC. You know, for a lot of people, it's life-changing. It's a big deal. And I love people who overcome things. You know, you lose, you got to go fight in these smaller shows. It's a lot more difficult. You know, this guy lost and was cut in, like, I don't know, 2006, around there somewhere, and goes out and goes on an 11-fight win streak. Goes out, makes the adjustments, does what he has to do, has that competitive drive and the you know, the mental toughness to come back and win 11 fights in a row and work his way back into the UFC. Those are exactly the kind of guys we're looking for.
You know about the win streak that you put together since you've been since you were in the UFC the first time, just one loss since then. Can you talk a little bit about how you've grown as a fighter since the first time you were here in the UFC, and what's different about your game now?
I think I became more professional. You know, I had to go all over the world to try to figure out what was missing in my game, and I found it. You know, and since then I've been fighting all the good guys out of the UFC and winning. You know, so I think that's the biggest point. You know, the biggest thing I changed my game and got the success. You know.
George, under any other circumstances, given your comeback story, you would come into this event as a fan favorite, but given the fact that you're fighting Brian on Memorial Day, probably not going to be. Is that going to affect you in any way, and have you thought about it?
No, not really. No, I'm very excited for this. You know, when they asked me to fight Brian Stan, I was like, hell yeah! You know, in one weekend, I just love America as much as he does. I live here. I have my children here, so it's an honor for me to fight him and fight the main card. Big opportunity, like, you know, I love it. You know, no pressure at all.